Alrighty, welcome folks. So we're going to try to continue the Civ 7 game. We were just doing the indie game, Nine Kings, and people were like, oh, now we're going to do the bad Civ game. Again, the Ancient Era is actually pretty fun. I did not mind the Ancient Era that I did, what was it, last week? So we're just going to keep chilling here. Hopefully it'll be pretty calm. I am hopeful that the AI is not going to come attack me. There's three other AIs on this continent. Two of them are already fighting each other. The other one is separated from me by a body of water, so hopefully they'll leave me alone. We're basically just playing a normal game here, except that I am running a mod that doubles the city settlement limit, so that means there's more opportunities to expand, which I think is good because I don't think the game should have a city settlement limit at all. I think that's a really dumb concept. But yeah, we got off to a pretty solid start. I was happy with how the first game went. We're basically just trying to get a cultural victory because I haven't gone for a cultural victory. Yeah, good question. I've never gotten a cultural victory before. Problem is, all the victory conditions play out pretty similarly. You get in the modern era, and then you just rush whatever your victory condition is, and the AI can't keep up. But we are going to try to emphasize culture. Hopefully I can remember what I was doing. Yeah, Ben Franklin has been an absolute pain in the butt in this game. He said I settled too close, even though I'm on the other side of an ocean from him. But apparently I'm too close to him. It's a good example of when you code some of these mechanics that just don't make sense. The mechanic is if you settle within 10 tiles of the other person's capital, you get a big diplomatic penalty. Even if it doesn't make any logical sense, you still get that penalty. This is one of those things where if I had been testing the game, I would have been like, you need to strip this out of the game. This is utterly ridiculous. You can have a border tension mechanic that's not based on some idiocy of if someone is 9 tiles away from your capital, A-okay. If they're 10 tiles, suddenly you hate them forever. Like, that's an idiotic mechanic. There's a lot of stuff that could have been caught with better testing. And I'm not sure how much is the fault of like the QA staff and how much is just the publisher said we need to release this game before it's ready. Because like apparently the capital Roma is here, and when I settled Riverview, he got mad at me. Because if you count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I had been 11 tiles away, it would have been fine. But so this was too close to his capital. This city here. I mean, like, what do you even say? Like, that's just really, really dumb. Yeah, and it's also, I mean, Ben Franklin probably shouldn't even be the American leader anyway. As you were saying, it's kind of silly he is. But anyway, we're trying to make friends with the city-states. We're just tossing influence at them. We're already friends with a scientific and a cultural city-state. We're going to get bonuses on libraries and monuments based on how many city-states we're friendly with. We already have influence going towards this one. They're hostile. They will stop being hostile in 10 turns. Once they stop being hostile, we'll sail a settler over here and grab this spot. And we also just tossed influence at this one. We'll be friends in 30 turns. And then the next we'll become friends with this one. And then that'll be, what, 5 of them, I think? We already killed a city-state that was back here. But yeah, we're trying to go grab a spot down here. I think I'm trying to get this spot where my scout's standing. And Egypt probably won't like that, but this will seal off this area, and then I'll get everything north of it. We're also going to set up a town back here to run food caravans to my nearby cities, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what makes sense. We already have Persia pretty boxed in. Also, the entire Deep South is available for colonization, so I wouldn't mind sailing something down here, because this is a nice spot down here with these hide resources. It's also in the tundra, or wait, is this not here? This is tundra. Okay, it's also tundra, which is good for Cathy. So I wouldn't mind trying to sail units down here eventually either, though it's going to take a while to get them down there. But anyway. Oh, hold on, what's this? Yeah, Ben Franklin's been moving some units around here. I still don't know if he's like trying to come after me or not. We probably need to get archery as our next tech, or bronze working. We're picking this up because it'll give us a codex and extra science, and I think we're going bronze working next. We don't really need currency is currency's good too, but go bronze working next. All right, we have a chance to grow. We made it over to the game tile. That's where I was going for. We got our first milestone. So culture, we have to build wonders. We can do that later. I'd rather expand on the map right now. Military, we should be able to at least to get up to here because we'll be able to settle 8 cities. Science, we should be able to hit the codexes before the age is over, and we just need to connect resources. Resource assignments available. Icebox is fine with this. We want high food going into towns. So that looks good. There's a lot of barbarians down here. I'm content with you hanging out here. Actually here. If this guy tries to land... Stupid Ben Franklin. You're fine there for right now. We're also going to get our army commanders. Oh, no, never mind. I haven't unlocked the army commander yet, have I? No, I have. Where's my army commander then? Oh, here he is. Oh, that's right. It's on its way down. I will put you here on the extra site for right now, because I think this is the tile I want. Problem with this spot is it's actually kind of tricky to build here, because you can't build on mountains, and these resources actually block the way. I could build on this tile, which would be a good place to put a monument. I can build on the one. It's fine. It's just it's limited somewhat in what it can build. Has some good resources though, so it's pretty worthwhile, I think. I would like to get this wool. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time, but we'll see. By the way, look, Ben Franklin's got way more science and culture than us, but I'm not too concerned about that. All right. He also grabbed this, which is super annoying. All right, let's grab the camels. Another one of the game's most important resources. We'll assign that to the capital. Okay. It's an awkward way to have to do that. Note that there's still a hut here for us to pop. So we'll go grab that. Oh, that's it? Not a lot going on this turn, it seems. Apparently the barbarians are bothering these guys over here, and there's fighting going on between these two. I don't mind the fighting. Hopefully that stalls both Persia and Spain in terms of settling more cities. Did we just get attacked? We did. Okay. Ben Franklin's being Ben Franklin. Fortunately, the AI sucks at warfare in this game. Okay. Problem is, it's going to cause unhappiness. I'm not really worried he's going to capture stuff, but just a pain in the butt. Well, let's get our other guy over here. Might have to build a few more units. Okay, we're going to grab that next turn. So what did we just build? We just finished the settler? No. We just finished. At least the game actually tells you what we finished now. Let's see. What do we need? We need to get our... Well, we need to get our production up, but the brickyard doesn't add a whole lot. We actually could use the granary, because food's a little bit low. It's a cheap build, too. The monument and the library are both worth more than they say. Let me get... I'll do the granary, and then I'll probably do the library monument. And let's see. This is with the salt pit. Okay, this will make a completed quarter. All right. Let's get you guys here. Now, if I move here, do I lose my ability to attack? What tile is this? It says fresh water. Well, let's get our... We have our army commander here. Okay. I think if I move my unit here, it ends his turn. That's what I thought, but this guy can move here and attack. So we use our army commander's ability. 10 damage. Not a lot, but they are in my territory. You're moving. Okay. I mean, if we need more units, we can always get them. Units are very cheap in this game. Like, if I needed to purchase a unit, I can purchase... Yeah, like, look how little it costs to purchase these units. I can purchase... You know what? Let's get another slinger. And just move them down here. Hopefully there's not, like, 8 more units coming across the water, because if so, we're in some trouble. Alright. So we get a codex. Let's place our... we definitely need to get to bronze... Oh, wait, we have to go through irrigation for that? Well, I guess we do. That's a little unfortunate. No, you see that +8 bonus? Yeah, you can see how nasty that gets. think we just want to defend the city here. Alright, as for you, I said I wanted you to go. Well, let's see. How many more turns until I become friends? 6 more turns. It's going to take about that long to get there. So why don't you go grab that coastal spot? Oh, are you kidding me? Is my settler dead because this boat popped out of the fog and attacked it? Is my settler dead because of that? Hold on. I don't think there's any tile this unit can move to where it doesn't die because these are all... Oh, I can get it up on the out of the land. Okay, whew. I was worried that that was just dead there. But fortunately, I can make it on land. I don't think this thing can kill me. Imagine if Mark Twain were a leader. I know, right? That's kind of what this game is like. 45 culture. I think I'll take the 75 gold. I'll just use it to rush by another slinger, I think. So I can keep hitting these guys. And then you, as I said, by the time you get over there, we'll be friendly with these guys. Because once I hit here, they stop attacking me. So let's get you moving in that direction. But yeah, I think we need another unit, just for safety's sake. This guy might attack this slinger. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Let's just get one more slinger. As I said, they're very cheap. Meanwhile, let's build that library. We need science pretty badly. Okay. We want to put this between 2 resources. Got attacked. Another leader has opposed your war. Wait, oh, he's spending influence to try and get wars. Okay. Cultural exchange with Xerxes has ended. Okay. Oh, apparently it added the great work to my... It added the great work without even asking me. Cool. Would have been nice for it to ask if I wanted it in there. Army commander's fine. Skip turn. Alright, what do we need? More food would be good. Actually, more production is pretty good, too. Because we have some food buildings coming up in the tech tree. I'm down to just grab this. 28 production per turn. Okay. Well, let's see what old Mr. Ben does here. Time to go settle Greenland, yeah. I do need to get my science and culture up, but... Did I already build the monument in here? Yes, I did. And we can do our unique quarters soonish too. But first we have to make sure we don't die. Hopefully there's not more units coming. But like, as long as we just sit here defend, like, it's so much easier to defend than it is to attack in this game. Like, we just sit here and kill this, and like, I can swap in this unit for like a fresh unit in the city when I need to. All right, well, let's get. Oh, we can't get down. Oh, we can't get there. It's actually not possible to move there. Well, we need to heal, at least for right now. Apparently, the only way to get here. Oh no, never mind. We can just move this way. What the heck? The game was telling me I couldn't move that way. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, hello. Ben Franklin. Let's just see what's down here. I don't want him to jump out and smack my guys. So he's got more units down here, but like, I don't see them. We already killed one of his units. Oh, we get to promote the army commander? Cool. Where's the promotion? Here we go. So we have to take assault first. It allows the units to load and unload without losing their movement points, which is like, the army commander should just start with this. And someone built the Great Stele. Okay. We could also try to do the Hanging Gardens. Well, I guess we haven't unlocked it yet. We haven't even unlocked it. Okay, so this town is growing fast. We need production here. So the iron tile is the obvious one. Now we want to go grab this hide tile. So we're going to move in that direction. Icebox I would also very much like to turn into a city. That costs a lot at the moment, but we're working in that direction. Army commander's fine. I can use the focus fire command next turn there. Hoplite, I just want you to heal. And you can come down here next turn. Yeah, I mean, with 4 slingers, we should be safe unless a whole bunch of units show up. I can use the army commander to pop them in and pop them out as I need them to. Okay. And we've got more settlers in production. Note again that we've out expanded most of the AIs. Oh, did like Persia is only on 3 cities. Egypt's only on 2. Well, that was kind of dumb. You just attacked one of my hoplites. Like that's not going to achieve anything. So I could use the focus fire technique. I actually get more XP on my commander if I individually attack, though. So I'm going to individually attack for more XP. Because, like, look, I get XP for each attack. 4 XP, 4 XP. Well, that was pointless. That was pointless. Good job with your attack there, old Ben. Alright. So what do we finish? We finished the granary. Okay. Let's get... I think our science is lagging. Let's get the library. Because remember, it says 5 beakers. It's actually going to be, I think, 9 beakers when we finish this. Something like that. Alright, where's a good... This looks like a good spot. Works for me. This is not a tile I particularly care about. I haven't even improved this tile yet. Yeah, it'll help us get up to the quarry, although that quarry's already been taken by the other city. Well, that's fine. We do definitely want to do the Odeon-Parthenon combo at some point, too, because this city's already hurting on happiness, and the Odeon will help for that. We just have to build it on... We have to build it on rough terrain. We could build on this tile. We could build on this tile, though. Yeah, we could build on that tile. Okay. I'm down for putting the library on this tile. Because it's next to 2 resources. Now, I'd like to see if I can slip around this guy. I have no idea if he's going to go for my scouts or not. Alright, you can actually just go to sleep for right now. I don't even need you. Alright, well, we'll be able to settle that next turn. Egypt's not going to love it. But we have such strong relationship that I think we'll be okay. I'm just saving influence for making another city-state friendship, because no one... where's the other city-state? This one down here. I don't think the AI's even met this city-state yet. If we can get a peace treaty with Franklin, I can also try to sail units down. As I said, I want to get a settler here. I'd like to get one down here. This area is probably going to go to him, but this area down here, especially if Egypt and Persia keep fighting... Like, it's hard to attack the AI, because, like, it's just easy to defend in this game, but, like, it's really hard for them to attack you if you know what you're doing. It's just not that hard. Alright, another... He's spending lots of influence to oppose this war. Like, apparently he's spending even more influence. Like, we could spend influence to support ourselves, but I'd rather use that influence elsewhere. Unfortunately, the AI oftentimes, like, just does not want to sign peace once they start a war. Like, they just won't do it. Alright, anyway... Well, you guys just chill for right now until we see more of those units. See how easy it was to fight them off? I mean, I rush bought a few units, but like I didn't really spend that much money. Alright. We should be friends. We're friends with them in 3 more turns. Please don't kill my settler in these next 3 turns. We're going to need a name for this city. I know that there's no fresh water here. 3 cities with city centers adjacent. I actually have the option picked where. And we're going to start this. We're going to try to go grab that this tile before the AI takes it. Alright, so we have this. This is extra happiness. Oh, wait, what? Wait, why are my cities unhappy? Is the unhappiness... Is this not where I'm under the... Is this mod bugged? Not that the game will tell me why I'm unhappy. I'm like, is this game bugged? Because I'm not over the... This game is bugged. This mod that's supposed to increase the settlement limit is not working correctly. Because I'm supposed to be at 5 out of 6, but I'm still incurring the happiness penalty anyway, so this mod is not working correctly. Well, that's just great. Now I have this mod, and it's not even telling me what the happiness is. So apparently now I'm over the happiness limit, even though it says I'm not. So I guess the mod's not working. Great. Even when I try to adjust the settings, I can't do it. Yeah, she gave me a minus penalty for that, but... Oh, wow. She actually was quite happy with us, but now she's not. Anyway. All right, well, this scout can... I mean, she's got bigger things to worry about. She's in the middle of a war. That's just annoying. I actually really like this mod because I think the settlement limit is really dumb. But now apparently apparently now my people are very unhappy. That's kind of stupid. Well, anyway. Let's swap this around. We can put this here to keep you happy. You start losing yields when the city's unhappy. We'll put this here just for the production. So, I guess we have to go get those settlement limit increases. I mean, we get one at irrigation, but man, that's disappointing. At least we have a building that gives us more happiness. Like that's one way you can offset this is buildings give you happy. The unique buildings that give you happiness can help offset that. But it's just like, why is there a settlement limit in this game at all? Like, hey, here's an alternative to the settlement limit. How about there's only so much land on the map, and as the map gets filled up, there's no more room to settle anymore, and then you might have to go to war with somebody else. See, we don't need a big number in the corner of the screen telling us how many cities we can have. We don't need that. Not necessary. We can dynamically create tension in the gameplay because we compete for land and resources. Anyway. I know, it's a crazy idea, but we don't actually need a number in the corner of the screen telling us. Alright, narrative choice. Oh, okay, and apparently we just get 100 gold, so cool. I would be... now, I would actually like to look at our relationship, but I actually don't know if I have a chance to... Okay, I can actually look at our relationship. I might want to support this just for... so yeah, let's support this. I want the culture, and it also boost relations with him too. I'll take that. Yeah, that'll make him happier with us. I don't need another enemy right now. I'm just trying to build up. Alright, so we built the library. Now the library is giving us... How much science is it actually giving us? Now it's supposed to give us... Where's the city-state here? Does it say what benefit it would be nice if it would tell me what it'd be nice if it would tell me what benefit I'm getting from them. Is there anywhere that it tells me what benefits I'm getting from my city-states? There has to be somewhere that's telling me what benefit I'm getting from them. Nope. Oh, apparently not. Okay. Apparently it's... But I do get more science for every city-state that I am friends with. It should be giving me more than it is, though, right? Aren't I friends with... I'm friends with... Oh, no, I'm friends with 2 of them, right? I guess it's 1 beaker for every city... Oh, it's every... Okay. It's 1 beaker per... city that I'm per city-state that I control on all science buildings. Also, I'd really like to go see this Ben Franklin city. 2 turns until they will stop killing my settlers. I'd like to get visibility on this city as well. Because Franklin has 4 cities. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one's here. He's apparently fighting with the city-state that I'm friends with. C-Thep down here. Oh, do I have to go defend this city-state? Is he gonna go kill this city-state? I might have to go send units down there. I better start being proactive about that. He's probably trying to go kill that city-state. Okay. So what do we finish? The library, yes. Okay. Let's get our unique district. We could use the happiness. Okay, so this one is culture for each adjacent quarter, each adjacent wonder. This one is culture for adjacent wonder. Okay, we're not going to get that. Influence it placed on rough terrain. Okay, so we need to put it on rough terrain, and we want to put it near quarters that we finished. Rough terrain. Can't put it on a resource. I guess it has... this is rough terrain. This isn't really where you want it, though, because it's not going to be near quarters. Flat tundra, flat grassland, flat tundra, Flat tundra, flat tundra, flat tundra. It would be nice if the game had an easier way to say this. Well, I think there's actually only one. Oh, here's a rough grassland, but that's no better. Oh, here it is, rough tundra. Okay, we can do it on this tile. Oh, this works fine. Okay. I think the Parthenon gives better value. It's a little more expensive, but I think it gives better value. Now we get to grow again. Wait, what? That I did not click on that tile. It's okay. I'm not going to reload. I was going to click on this tile. It's okay, but that is not the tile I clicked on. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we never renamed this one, didn't we? We need a name for this one, not Corinthos. Oh, well, that's actually not what I want. I actually don't want the AI making peace. All right, we get a chance to grow this one. Are there any... Oh, you wanted to go towards this resource. That's right. We'll just build in that direction at Canfish. Town focus. Oh, okay. We could assign it a focus if we want, though. I think I'd rather probably let it grow, though. I wouldn't mind turning this into it. I'd kind of like to turn this into a city, to be honest. Oh, we found a wonder. Greedville. Okay. I mean, that is an accurate description of what we are doing with that. No, I'm not trying to talk to you, buddy. We're almost back up to positive relations with her. I don't understand what the relationship decay over time does. We're going to keep getting more points from her leader agenda because we don't have any wonders. Or natural wonders in our territory. So we're going to keep getting more stuff from her. Like, it's also inexcusable that the AI would let me settle this close to their capital 60 turns into the game. Yeah, it does look like they're heading down there. Alright. Again, I don't really want to head in this direction, but... Here I'm just trying to see, like, where this city is located. Here we come to the rescue! Maybe. I don't want you to kill the city-state. Like, we can't even propose peace yet. We're building library. Okay. I think the next city we upgrade, I think the next thing we do is try to upgrade Icebox. Because Icebox is a very good, this is a very good spot for a city. Canned Fish is less good, but I think it's still decent. Yep, they are in fact trying to kill the city-state. Okay, I'm not trying to capture this, I just wanted to get a vision on this city. Are we now friends with them? Alright, we're for now friends with them. So they'll stop killing my units when I come close. There we go. Now we got vision on his other city there. Alright, well, at least looks like he's pretty... Well, I was going to say he's pretty boxed in, but I guess he has a path to advance in the south still. See, we're back to friendly with her again. And this city-state is now friendly with us, so in 15 turns they convert. Alright, gotta try to get down here. Hopefully we can get down here in time. Great. Great, yeah, shoot at that warrior, not at the one that's actually killing you. Oh wait, there's another city-state here? What the... Is that right? No. Aratim. Wait. Have I found that one? Aratim? Is there another city-state that I haven't met yet? Like, right here? Is that even possible? I think there's another city-state over here I haven't met. Well, someone's attacking this city down here. I don't understand what's going on there. I'm just worried that I think this cultural city-state's going to die, and I don't know that I can get down there in time to stop it. Anyway, let's see. Do we have enough? I think we need one more turn's worth of influence to befriend these. Oh, hello. Never mind. We're already befriending these guys. It's not this one I'm looking at. I need 114, so I can get that, and then next turn swap my policies. Well, at least we're friendly with this guy. There's probably, yeah, every time these patches come out, it looks like it breaks aspects of the mods. Oh, that's not looking good.
Right, as the world goes, is only
okay, well, now we're at... Something is now very screwy about this. Because we did not get any increase in happiness from that. Even though technically that increased the settlement limit, it did not give us any extra happiness. So what I have to do is I have to turn this mod off because it's obviously not working. Let's see if there's a way we can do that. Add-ons, City Hall. It's supposed to show it here and it's not. Okay. Great. That's what I get. I finally try to play as a mod, and what does it do? It immediately breaks the game. Alright. Place the Odeon here. Narrative choice. Diplomat point or cultural point? Let's see. The diplomatic point lets us get this, which is really strong. So I think I'll take that, and then everything else... Wait, we have a cultural point that I didn't even know about? When did I get another cultural point? Well, anyway. Let's take the diplomatic point. Apparently we have 2 attribute points to assign. Anyway, so for the diplomatic one, extra influence towards initiating and befriending. Oh, some of the unhappiness could be... That's true. Some of it could be from war weariness, I suppose. But anyway, now we can make friends with these guys for the low, low price of 85 influence. Wait, how do we get 99 influence? Did something happen to give us influence? There's another town right there. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm befriending these guys. Oh, I got 60 influence from that. Okay. Ah, I got a cultural attribute point from another event. Let's go ahead and change our policies. We don't need this anymore. We can dump that. I guess we'll take this for the lack of better options. We can get a codex or influence. I'll take the codex, I think. I don't know. I make lots of influence already. That's fine. What the heck? Wait, how do we have another attribute point? Oh, I still didn't assign the cultural one. Okay. So the question is, what do I want? I love this. To unlock, reach level 3 with Catherine the Great. Great. We probably want these 2 here. I guess this is probably better. The wonder production thing is whatever. If I get here, I can still get to these 2. So we'll take that. And then the next, we want these ones next. Meta progression, I know, right? Alright. So this will put that in our borders. So we'll be able to grab the wool resource next. Choose a civic. Okay. Let's see. So this one is... I wish I knew if this was good or not. Active endeavors, sanctions, and projects you start. Hop lanes game. I mean, that could be useful if we end up doing a lot of fighting. Oracle gives a wildcard attribute point, which is not terrible. We also get bonus production on this for being Greece, but I think there's other stuff I'd rather knock out. I wouldn't mind this one, the +2 food in all settlements. I think that's better than what I'm running, so let's do that. That's very cheap to get. At least it finally says Great Stell already built by another player. The game only recently added that. Thanks for finally telling us that. Then we need to get, I guess we'll have to get the extra settlement limits somewhere along the line. I have this scout just running around in his territory. Alright. I mean, we gotta disembark here, right? Gotta try to come down here and deal with these units. It's gonna end my turn to move there, though. Alrighty. Well, so like, where is my? I wish that the game would tell you more about like where your unhappiness is coming from. Building maintenance. Let's see. So total 5. But like, look at how unhelpful this is, right? So I'm looking at this. It says Malden's total +1, 5, 3, 3, -2. That does not add up to +1. It just doesn't tell you what's going on here. I know some of this is war weariness. I think some of it might be war weariness. But like, what do I have here? +3, +3, -5. It's like, what? Like, what's going on? Other yields. Other. +19. Like, what? Like, none of this adds up. None of it makes any sense. You would think if I could go in the city center here, it's like, okay, can I hover over this? Can it, like, tell me where my happiness is coming from? No. No, you get no information. It's like, why is the game like this? I don't understand. It's like, it's very confusing. Why do I... So, I, like, want to settle another city, but I don't know what that's going to do in terms of my happiness. I'm very confused. Like, the game just doesn't tell me, like, am I suffering from war weariness? I don't know. Game sure doesn't tell me. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna need to fix some of this. Maybe I can build some of these I can build my unique district for some happiness. Like, if I put this settlement, it says settlement limit -5 happiness in all settlements. So like, if I drop this down, is it gonna make me unhappy? I can settle on either of these 2 tiles. Probably better to be on this one, honestly. So I guess we can delay this for 1 turn. And then in terms of our codexes, but like, I'm just very confused. The game just doesn't tell me what's going on. It just literally does not explain. Oh, there is another city-state over here. Jeez, okay. There is another city-state over here. Okay, well, we'll make friends with them too. And they're actually not hostile. Question is, what's going to happen with this city-state down here? Oh, yeah, we still have the scout. Worried about my boys here. Well, at least they foolishly stopped to attack that scout.
The essence of all beings is the earth.
And we just got +1 settlement limit. So, like, are we still unhappy? Like, what's going on? I still don't understand why we're so unhappy. I just don't get it. Like, it's just inexcusable that the game will not explain what's going on. Okay, so we can move here. We can move here. Okay, let's start unloading. First order of business is try to kill these guys. Let's start with the guy in the water. Potion available. Alright. Must save. Look at this. He still, like, does more damage than me. I don't suppose, can I move into the city center? No, I can't. Oh, apparently we killed that guy. Love that the camera suddenly cut to a completely different part of the map. But hopefully we can set up on these tiles and just shoot at everything that comes close. Another civilization settled a town near... What? How is this a town nearby? How is this nearby? What are you talking about? They're like, yeah, Persia settled a town nearby. It's like, what are you talking about? It's on the other side of the world, practically. What a bizarre thing to say. Oh, it's another scientific city-state. Okay. I don't suppose this Joker would be willing to sign peace. Okay, well... Okay. Yeah, he won't sign peace. I might have to capture one of his cities to get him to sign peace. But we can start making friends with these guys. Although I can actually do it even cheaper if I swap back into that policy that discounts. Let's get bronze working. We need this. If I get that if I swap back into that policy that discounts the friendship, I can do it even sooner. Like I can do it for 80. I'll just make that swap next turn. Izzy has one city left. Oh, she sure does. Well, not good for her. I'd rather have like a medium-sized Persia and a medium-sized Spain than an AI that has both of them. All right. Well, I guess we're taking the war to this guy. All right. Well, we sailed all the way over here. We might as well settle here. Did our happiness go down at all? Like, is this war weariness that's causing unhappiness? I guess it is war weariness. Because it didn't decrease when I settled that. And apparently this is not connected to our... How is this not connected to our trade network? How is this not connected to... We have road right here. I don't understand this at all either. Well, anyway. We probably want to get that... Well, we can go grab some of these dyes for some extra happiness. Because we do need happiness right now. Yeah, we'll just go grab these. This might stay... This probably, I think, stays as a town, to be honest. I'm going to upgrade... I guess I could upgrade canned fish, but... I'm just wondering if Icebox or Icebox is the better city long term. Maybe we do canned fish to a city first, though, because canned fish is stronger now, and then we can do Icebox after that. I guess I have to build a port. Yeah, I guess I have to build a... I mean, we could do that now. I guess I'll do that now. This will let us expand out here. And then we grow onto this tile, and then now we can assign this resource. I guess this keeps you happy. This is a happy resource. I guess this is okay. Yeah, this is okay for now. Lindis Newark? Okay. What's Newark? That's a real place, isn't it? Oh, that's in Greenland, isn't it? Okay, so we delayed our settling up. By the way, how is this guy letting me just sail a scout right through the center of his territory? I don't understand how he's letting me do that. But yeah, we'll befriend this city-state starting next turn, and then we've got more city-states on the way. This one's going to take a while, but it'll keep ticking in the background. And then this one we're going to become friends with soonish. I mean, we're clearly ahead of Cathy. If I have to spend more, I could get further ahead, but I think I still outpace. Or who's the other one? Izzy? I think I outpace her there. Big thing is, can we keep this one alive? Alright, so we finished the library. We should do the monument, because that's pretty cheap, and that gives me a lot of culture, as well as more influence. Or we could try to do the unique district, I guess. We could do it. Actually, let's do this garden for 6 food and 2 happiness. Sounds really good. Sounds good. Happiness is iffy. But like you can see, our science and culture is pretty comparable with the AI. If I could just get out of this dumb war. But like this is the problem is my units cannot take a hit, unfortunately. Okay. Or we want this, and then this. So like this is the problem. My units can't take a hit. They can. But, Roman Empire, slight Roman Empire. Okay. He will, he'll accept a white peace. Ha! I don't know why, but we've saved our city-state ally, so let's see if we can kill another unit just because. And now we can fish for more XP points. You can hit this guy, right? Or we could pillage? Oh, I was hoping we could get some science or something, but we can't. Yeah, yes, attack. Attack. Oh, he can't attack that guy. Oh, well, that's stupid. He can't shoot over the trees, is it? I guess we can't kill him. Oh, well. Well, that's fine. Alright, well, in that case, we will. Just to screw you over. Alright, peace. Peace treaty. You come back again. I'm not going to treat you as nicely. Can I gather in? Where's the command to grab all the units around me? Okay. Well, good news is the city-state survived. He still hates us, but that's fine. I know where I'm going if I need to expand in this game. We're going straight after Mr. Franklin. Alright, well anyway, let's make friends with these guys. Only 85 influence. How in the world has this guy not befriended this city-state yet? So we've got our city-state alliances ticking. He wouldn't have given me any cities. He was barely willing to make peace. Oh, apparently he attacked this scout. Well, this scout is pretty doomed. I wonder if he'll sign up. Cool. He had to spend influence to block that, though. Okay, I didn't think he would, but that's fine. Okay, we still have enough influence. We have tons of influence, so we'll start signing deals for research, and we'll start signing deals with the other two. We need 50. We need 50. Yeah, we can start signing research and such. Because now I've befriended all the city-states. There aren't any more. Alrighty, you need more production. So, yeah, let's go get that. Let's go get that camp tile. Fortunately, we still have a little ways to go to get down there, but or the hides tile, one of the best resources. Alrighty, so we could do the masteries. Active endeavors, sanctions, and projects. That's actually pretty solid because we're gonna have quite a few of these in operation, and we'll get more culture for all of them. This I don't need unless I'm fighting. So what else do we have here? No, we don't need anything here. It's probably Code of Laws, just so we can get the free merchant. Let's do this, and then we'll go from there. Public life doesn't have anything I want. Entertainment, we do want entertainment pretty badly. It's a settlement limit and extra happiness in all settlements. Let me see what happened to my happiness situation now that I'm not in a war anymore. It looks like that helped a lot. So maybe I guess this mod is working. Yeah, I guess it is working. I guess that was all just unhappiness from fighting the war, apparently. Okay. Okay, it was just unhappiness from fighting the war. I'll go ahead and grab this. Well, actually, you know what? I'm in a policy I don't really want to be in, the Xenia. I want to get out of this policy. But then again, I don't really have another policy to swap into that I would want to swap into. So I guess we can take this and then swap into Oratory, which is better. I don't suppose there's another policy that's actually good here. This one is extra production on military units. No. It's that rights and ritual. Man, that rights and ritual is so good. But let's unlock the merchants. The merchants are really helpful to have. Any city that's like not building something else can do that. This stupid dust storm is still moving around the map. Yeah, I mean, we can still put more settlements down. As soon as I finish this quarter, I think I'm going to build some more settlers, and I'm just going to try to sail a couple of them down here to the deep south. Oh no, I was going to grab this. I was going to put a town down here. Let's do that, and then I can embark on trying to get all the way down there. That's a long-term project, but we got to start soon if we're going to do it. Anyway, you can come back here. You might as well explore over here while you've got the time. I've now kind of encircled Ben Franklin with a ring of... Oh, wait, what just got... Wait, did a city-state conquer this? What? What is going on here? I didn't even notice this. What the heck? I think a city-state captured this. What? It's being raised. Oh my goodness. What the heck? What is going on here? Again, I'm kind of like ringing him in with a bunch of city-states. Yeah. And then Izzy does have a settler here, but she's being trapped in place by a galley over here. Ugh, this is silly. Okay. You just chill for one turn. We're going to grab these units and we're going to march them back up to my territory. But now I have an obvious place to hit him long term over here if it comes to another war. I was curious what's up here. Nothing much. One of the rewards you can get from the military city-states now is +1 settlement limit, so I'll definitely take that. All right. Do we want 150 culture or happiness towards the next celebration? Let's see. I think it's actually the happiness towards the next celebration, because that'll unlock another policy slot for us. And, like, this is only 3 turns worth of culture. This is, like, 30 turns worth of happiness right now. So, I think that's actually better. Did that update us? Anyway. Okay, so we just finished the unique district. Now we've got... Look at the yield from this district, right? That's a pretty good yield. Oh, we get extra gold for every city-state we're suzerain of. That's nice. I forgot that's our benefit. Cool, so we're getting more gold here. We're getting close to being able to upgrade one of our towns into a city. Let's see. So we could do the garden, but I think I want to get that settler started. I mean, well, this would actually be really good too. Because I could use the happiness, I could use the food. I'm a little low on food here. Where's the spot that it would suggest? Yeah, up there at the river mouth. How much does it cost to purchase a settler? A lot, 500. We'll do the settler first, because if I'm gonna get a city in the deep south, I have to start now. Oh, there's a rice tile, man. Rice is such a great resource. 5% food in all settlements does not have to be slotted in. This poor scout. I think you just hang out there, poor scout. All right, let's gather them in. Where's the button? Here we go. Assemble army. Hop on in, and let's get you back to our territory before it gets swallowed up by enemy stuff. Because I can't go through that. I guess I have to walk around. Oh, hello. More of these... we have no shortage of dyes. And the stupid dust storm is finally done. Yep, Ben Franklin's performance was just disgraceful there. He was completely unable to attack us, and then while that was going on, he lost a city to a city-state. Yeah. So how close am I on some of these city-states? I think the one I'm closest with is Shingle. Yeah. Cathy's 4 turns behind me. I do want to keep an eye on this in case I have to dump more influence. But let's go ahead and start making friends. I want to continue getting on her good side. I think we need research more than science. So let's see if she'll support... Oh, she supported it. Cool. Nice. And this will also boost... So that gives us 6 more science per turn. I don't know if the interface is updated yet, but... We'll give us 6 more science per turn. And Icebox, we need... no, I think I said I was going to do canned fish. 650. Well, that's only like a couple more turns. We have a lot of trade connections there, so that's good. Yeah, and we were going to go grab that tile. Yep, I think we're... Yeah, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, this is a pretty good spot. And we settled Greenland, yeah. So now we got to get down to the deep south. Player completed a milestone. So someone out in the fog completed a milestone. So endeavors do increase your relations with other AIs. And Izzy likes our leader agenda. He also likes our leader agenda. We can't actually build too many trade routes because this guy's not going to like us. I think we can support one, though. Alrighty. Well, this is going to grow pretty fast. I'm wondering if we want... I mean, the dye is just better. Like, the dye is just straight up better than the pearl. So let's go grab this other dye. As I said, I think we're going to keep this as a town and just have it supply food to other spots. Like, we can grab these resources. Might as well grab the ivory and grab the pearls. But I don't think... Like, there's just not enough tiles to build on. This will be a good to keep as a town. Alright. Oh, you can't get over there? Okay, well, you just keep going. Alright. Let's get back in the water over there. I guess that's as far as you can go on this turn. I just want to skip your turn. There we go. Yeah, pretty quiet. Turns are back to being on the quiet side, which is good. We're just kind of building. Greedville probably needs to be a city just because it's in a strategic spot, but like we actually are as high as everybody else in science here. All right, now we should be able to make it back through the water. Another very quiet turn. But next turn we can turn this into a city. And we almost have enough influence to start another agenda here. I'm going to try to get some more science. Did I do the library? Did I already build the library here? Yeah, I did the library. Hanging Gardens. Ah, that's one of the best wonders. We received a hoplite. Okay. Well, where is that hoplite? Oh, here it is. Well, let's move you down here to Greedville, because like that's one of the other places we're most likely to get attacked. Back in the water. Grow town. There we go. Now I have an extra... This is production and happiness. Maybe in canned fish. Oh, canned fish we're going to upgrade to a city. Hold on. Then we can slot that in there. It says I love how it says permanently upgrade, but like if you don't achieve the objective in the era... There we go. Now it's back to positive happiness. If you don't achieve the objective for the era, it goes back down to being a town again, which is just so frustrating to me. Alrighty, canned fish. What do we want to build here? Brickyard is obvious choice. 5 more production. Fishing key is worth building too. And we might as well put it right here on a useless desert tile. I love how the so like right now when I'm on the map, I have the tile yields. Watch, I go to select the brickyard. What happens? Every tile yield disappears. Ridiculous. Anyway, that one's 7 turns away from converting, and then this one's 12 turns away. We're still running 5 turns ahead of Egypt there. Also, we have enough to start another endeavor, so let's start another endeavor, cultural exchange. She didn't have enough influence to support it. She accepted it, so maybe I should have done that with Xerxes. But yeah, we might as well get the extra culture and whatnot. We can only have one of each running at any one time. I can support it if the AI sends it to me, but I can only have one at a time running on my own end. But yeah, I mean, we're very comparable to the AI in terms of all the various metrics. All right, now I think we want the buildings because we're doing a lot of building construction right now. I'm also glad I went settler first, and now I'll do buildings at Malthans. Okay. Now, we don't really have anything else we want that badly, but I guess I'll take this over the 2 culture. Oh, and I don't need this anymore. I've already befriended all the city-states, so I guess we'll take these. I do need to get better policies. All right, time to grab something here. We want more production, so we'll grab this, I think. Although there's actually a lot of desert tiles that give production down here, so maybe we do go and grab those tiles. I'll go in that direction. All right, and you, my friend, are going to go grab us another resource that we can slot in somewhere. Extra happiness. Well, we don't need the extra happiness, but why not? It does count us towards getting us the next celebration. Alrighty, so we finished the garden. Monument would get us a lot of culture. Um, the altar gives us a whole bunch of random sets. I think it's maybe the unique district though, because that's even though it does not display this, that's 2 gold for every city state. So we have to build it on rough terrain. There's a good tile here we can put it on. I'm down with that. We could also, yeah, I'd rather put it up here because we'll probably build on this tile later on too. So we don't need the happiness, so let's do the Parthenon part first. Always want to get those unique districts done because they last over the eras. Like, they last from era to era. Unlike most of the stuff that disappears as the ages go on. Alright, so there we go. We got managed to get rid of that. You are mostly just kind of chilling right now. I enjoy doing like the nice quiet turns, even if they're like not as exciting necessarily. There's that settler. You know, if that settler dies heading down there, I wouldn't be surprised. She's trying to get a city in the south. If I can get one city in the south, I can rush by more settlers out of it later on. So I just need to get a city down there. Apparently, wait, what? He's fighting this city-state. Are you kidding me? No, 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 no. Well, I don't think he can attack it once I'm suzerain. Is he trying to? He's trying to kill this stupid city-state. Well, if I stand here, he won't be able to attack the city center tile. This absolute bozo. Why is he even trying to kill the city-state? I don't get it. Why does he want the city-states dead? Alright, so yeah, she's back up to plus 39. This guy's at plus 54. Now, I'd love to do more endeavors with them. I hope that they request more stuff with me. Oh, if we have extra influence, we can screw with Ben Franklin. We can try to... we could hinder him, but we could try to steal his tax. We'll try to do that. Like, if we don't have anything else going on, we can just try to steal his junk. Like, why not? He already... I mean, look at how he hates us. It's not like he's going to like us anymore. Some of the world wonders are getting built. Okay. I mean, the influence is probably better than this. Yeah, we're up to some plus 100. All right, let's see what we can get. All right, well, we got a really good trade route with Ben Franklin. The rice is extremely nice to have. This is actually a pretty bad route with Xerxes. This one's not that... the best route is literally to Ben Franklin, so we're going to send it to him. I have no idea why we can't trade here. That doesn't even make sense. And yes, you can trade with people who, like, hate you. Alright. Let's start sending you down to the deep south. We'll find... what's the fastest way to, like, get down here? I'm assuming it's through the water. Oh, there's a narrow path that runs through here and does not go through Ben Franklin's territory. Well, we'll try that. Let's start with this. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked off here. Oh, he actually can't... he can only expand his borders 3 tiles away from the city center tile, so he can't go any further east here. So he can't actually block the route through there. And I can sign open borders with anyone else. Alrighty, so we're going to get that garden, which is going to be a nice yield for us up there. Alrighty, so we got that. And I can't run a lot of trade routes because that'll make Xerxes hate me, which I don't want. Let's go down here because we want that rites and rituals and we want the +1 settlement limit. This stuff down here is not terrible either, but there's the other settlement limit in the era. Let's head in that direction. All right. Yeah, you're just going to stand there and make sure that guy doesn't screw with us. All right, back in our territory. I'm going to upgrade these slingers to archers next. I've almost got bronze working done. My science rate is still not amazing, but we're trying to get there. I mean, it's actually very comparable to everyone other than Ben Franklin, who is one of the best science leaders in the early game. But, yeah, I mean, we've out-expanded him, and our friendships with all the other city-states are going to come online soon, which is partly... Yeah, we're still this 4 turns ahead there. Once all our city-state friendships come online, it's going to help us quite a bit. I can't actually propose any endeavors with this guy. I mean, yeah. No, there's not much we need there. So it's not bad to have extra influence, though. It'll save over until the next era. Or some of it will, anyway. Yeah, we're just standing in the way, so you can't hit this city-state. And by the way, Ravenna's going to have to... Well, actually, Ravenna would make a decent town. We could capture it and turn it into a town. That would be better than burning it down. Narrative choice. Ah, extra science. Thank you. Now we can build these barracks, give us a little extra production. Okay. So what's the next thing we need? Currency is not bad. The bath is more food. Market is extra gold. Colossus is not bad either. It's a decent wonder. One nice thing about the Colossus is it doesn't take... You build it on a water tile, so it doesn't take up precious land tiles. All right, what's the mastery there? I would love to get more science, but the next science thing isn't until math, which is very expensive. The mastery here... No, we don't need that. How about the wheel? What does this give us? Villas? Well, the villa gives us happiness and influence, but I don't feel like we're hurting on influence, and we seem to be fine on happiness as well. So I think we're good there. It's probably currency because it's relatively cheap. It gives us a series of useful buildings. And yeah, it's probably that. We could also go for engineering, but I think our culture's pretty good. I think it's currency, and then I'll probably push to math because I want those academies. Pyramid of the Sun's also one of the better wonders in the ancient era, if we could get that. Let's do currency. As I said, baths and markets are both useful to have in this era. Of course, they're both obsolete in the next era, and then you're like, what the heck? My science rate's lagging. I'd actually like to do the... Oh, should I do the... But my food is pretty lousy here. I guess I'll do the garden. I really want to get the library and monument, but I also want to keep growing as well. Alrighty, where's the best spot? Alright, now I can put this on the city center tile. The problem is if I put it there... the problem is if I put it there, this building's going to go obsolete in the next era. I'd rather put it here. Now that's going to build over that tile. But then we can just grab this one instead. Wait, what? Why can't we grab this one? Did we already grab that tile? Oh, we already grabbed that tile. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll grab this tile instead. Yeah, this garden will give us more food so we can keep growing. Kind of need to keep that growth rate going. And then we can put something else there. Yeah, you just stay here. I want you to stay here. Look at how we're putting, like, we're a traffic cop in the way of this guy. So I think we're good there. All right. Oh, look at this. We're now on a hopeful relationship with this guy. Now, the problem is he hates Izzy, right? Yeah, he's hostile with both of the other AIs. So he's going to ask me for an alliance with her. And I'm going to have to say no, because if I do... Well, I could say yes, and then I just have to cancel the alliance when he inevitably declares war. Although he might declare war on Ben Franklin, and I'd be happy to join him in his war. So I should accept his alliance. Alrighty. Other stuff that's going on. Alright, so yeah, now we're finally back in our territory. We can upgrade these. 65? Well, we can afford those upgrades. The increase in strength is, it's another 5 strength, which is a pretty big deal. Okay. I'm going to finish, yeah, I'll finish upgrading those units and then we'll go from there. I've also got this scout running around. There's not really anywhere for this scout to go at the moment. I could put him on like this tile here and just try to serve as a watchdog. I think I might send this scout to the deep south and see just if I can find anything new there. But yeah, things are pretty chill. Got to get our science up. Science is still too low. What was this? Oh, now he's fighting Izzy again. Well, he's probably going to kill her. But at least that'll keep Izzy from settling the south. So he's going to ask me for an alliance, and I'm probably going to have to decline. Alright. Oh, we got another hoplite. Okay. Where did that hoplite pop up? Over here. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I think I only need one of them in Greedville. It actually is an upgraded hoplite. This is the tier 2 hoplite with 25 strength as opposed to this one with 20. I'll send you over here to the west because I suspect I'm going to need you against Franklin. I'm not that worried. Izzy has enough problems on her hand. Isabella has enough on her hands. I don't think she's going to be attacking me anytime soon. I could be wrong, but I think she's busy enough over there. Yeah, look at this. All these city-states are now giving me gifts. Cultural, okay. Our cultural exchange ended. Alright, there's our furs, which we can give to somebody. The benefit is actually going to be more felt in one of these other cities, I think. But I'll put it here for right now. Where? Oh, here it is. +3 production. Yeah, we actually have 30 production per turn at the capital, which is pretty solid for this stage of the game. But yeah, let's trade this. Riverview can use the extra production, and the capital can actually use the food more. That looks a little better. So, yeah, so we can turn this... Again, I want to turn this into a city, so I don't want to specialize it just yet. These four are definitely going to be cities. Greedville, I'm less certain about. Newark is 100% a town. But I'm not going to specialize this because I want it to turn into a city eventually. Anyway, you need to upgrade. And the rest of you guys, you need to chill and heal. That settler, you just keep making your way down to the deep south, settler. And you just keep stalling here. Keep these guys from walking through. You know what? This isn't enough. We need more. Well, I guess these guys are... This archer, though, can unload. Oh, wait. No, we can't get over there. Ha. Huh. We can't make it through there. How many more turns until these guys become friends with me? Only 6 turns. I don't think they can kill this in 6 turns. Not with me continuing to put a dude in the way. And these cliffs in here causing problems. Do you get big penalties for wiping out an AI faction? The AI doesn't like it if you kill them, but they don't really seem to care if another AI kills them. Boy, that's a lot of slingers over there. Unfortunately, they get the big attack bonus against the AI. But, alright. Respond to diplomatic action. I would love to support this, my friend. Keep building those relations. Alrighty. So we can take... This is just like take the best tile available. Which I think is this. Which is the best yield overall. This is probably a tile I want to build on eventually. But, yeah, I think this is just the best tile yield I have at the moment. Alrighty. And over here. Newark, you are just keep on growing, buddy. I could go here. I'm actually going to try to slip around this way and just keep buying the water tiles. I don't really care that much about that camp tile. I just want you to keep growing. Like, keep growing, buddy. I think I'll go here, 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 and then when it gets to size 9, we'll specialize it as a town. Alright, we finished the barracks, or we finished the garden, so we should do the barracks. That pairs with the library. Yep, because they get the same adjacency bonuses. See? Adjacency for each resource. And once we have this stuff knocked out, we might want to consider... Well, I'll probably do another settler, to be honest. I was going to say we might want to consider doing a wonder. And we might, like the Colossus is a real possibility. How many resources do I have right now? I'm about to get some more from this trader. Alright, so now we get the rice. Again, 5% more growth in all settlements, which is really good. Let's see. What else do we want here? So we need more camels so we can slot in more resources. Which do we want? +4 food in... Well, oh, this should not be here because this isn't a... This needs to go into a town where it gets some more benefit. Well, anyway, at the very least, we can put this in here. And that works there. Okay, cool. And hopefully we can unlock these as we get more slots. This needs to go into a town, but this is keeping... would I rather have the food? Or... I think I'd rather have the food, honestly. I think the food's better here. Because this is just giving me 4 gold per turn, and that's not that valuable. And this is 2 food, 2 culture. Is that better than something I have here? No, no, not that, not that. It's probably better than this, because I don't need the happiness there. There we go. Okay. There we go. Nope, you just keep stalling here. Just keep this guy off the stupid city-state. You only need a couple more turns, 5 more turns, and then he can't attack it without declaring war on me. Alright, and we got our last upgrade. Alright, now we're set. Now we can go back to saving money again. Gonna take a little while. But our income will keep going up over time. Because like we have markets on the way. Alright, hey, we finally start to get more city-state benefits. Okay. So now we're scissoring here. We can build a hill fort improvement. I don't think we want that. Extra combat strength if we're fighting. Oh, +1 worse. Wait, what? That's it? Oh, we don't... Apparently... Wait, what the... Someone already took the +1 settlement cap? Well... I guess I might as well take this. I guess. Because all the others are worse. How long before the age changes? Well, that's the problem with this game. You don't really know, do you? Anyway, let's grab the gold resource. Because it's another resource. And then we'll work our way up to that coastal one. Diplomatic action. Yeah, I knew it was going to ask me to ally. But I have to say no, because I'd have to declare war on Isabella, and I don't want to do that. This is how the AI makes it so you can never really be friends with them. Because, like, now he's mad at me because I said no, I didn't want to join his alliance and go kill Izzy. Again, he has enough on his hands right now that I'm not super concerned, but it's going to be hard long term. All right, now that should increase our... Remember, every time we become friends with another city-state, we get more culture on our monuments and more science on our libraries. Yeah, so the monument is worth quite a bit. Now we can build hill forts, by the way, too. I might as well. You can build it on resources that are... Yeah, I can get another 2 production. It's probably worth doing. And that will stick around over the era transition. Alrighty, so we want to finish the unique quarter. This is the right one here. Yep, place here to complete. It should highlight it in gold. At least they have finally done this, right? They have finally updated the interface. So when you're building the second half of your unique quarter, it highlights the tile in green and everything else in red. It did not do that prior to this most recent patch. Alright, yeah, you're just going to keep chilling there. Because we're allies with how many city-states? We currently have 1. This one is not ours. 2. It's a sitting duck because it has nothing defending it. 3. We're allied with 3 of them. And then we have 3 more that are almost finished, right? Yeah, this completes in 5 turns. And this one's a ways away, 17. But this one's close. This one's only 4 turns. So we'll be up to 5 pretty soon. Also, we can now start screwing with Ben Franklin. So let's try to... Wait, 21 turns? Okay. Well, whatever. We had the spare influence, so it didn't matter. 21 turns. It's a long time. But yeah, I need to get more libraries finished. It would be nice if it told me how... Where does it say how much the library is producing? Where is... Here it is, 8. Yeah, the library is producing 8 science. So, wait, shouldn't it be producing... Don't I get science on the city center tile? I guess not. We got 50 culture from a trade route, I guess. Okay. Ah, 6 gold per turn. Cool, that's fun. Alright, mausoleum done. Silk Roads. We're at apparently 50% of the era. It'll probably hit 100% around turn 115, and then around 125 it'll go to the next era. So I'm not going to hit that today. Alrighty, we built the garden. We can do the hill fort for more production. I really want my science is lagging, so I really want to get this library down. So you want to put this near resources. This is probably a good spot because this is kind of crummy terrain here. Like, that would be the ideal spot between 2 resources, but, like, it's not worth trying to get over there. We'll just do the library here. Again, it says 4 science, but it's actually going to be worth like 8 or 9 science. Yeah, like 8 science or something. Now we're back to friendly with this guy again. Okay. So that's fine. All right, we finished the barracks. Well, let's do the... Do we do the hill fort? I guess we could do this. No, that's terrible. I could do the great... I mean, we could try to figure out what the heck this great person does. I have no idea what... Like, I hate this. It's so dumb. It's random. It doesn't tell us what it does. We'll just knock out the hill fort real quickly. And then I think we'll probably do another settler after that. My settler is making its way down here. There are some good spots. I think like right here. The salt's not so great, but there's another hides. This is a tundra. There's a sheep resource. There's another... Let's just get here. Although I should sign open borders with Xerxes because I can probably move faster through his territory if I have open borders with him. And I figured he'll accept that. I have the influence to spare. I have lots of influence. So, yeah. 10 turns. And I'm going to run this. I'm building this stuff because I'm in the celebration. I get the bonus production on buildings, which I believe the hill fort counts as. So that's partly why I'm not doing another settler there right now. All right, we have healed up our units here. We've got 4 archers. They're trying to hit this city-state, but it's still not going to be enough. Yep. We have successfully been a jerk standing in the way of this offensive. Yeah, you're fine. You can just go to sleep there until we need you. This unit is still on its way over. But, like, this is what the AI does. They just spam units. Like, spam, 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 spam. I will not be able to take territory from Franklin unless I build some naval units. But, like, I'm not really trying to fight him. Like, look how much empty territory that, like, there's this vast expanse of territory that's not been settled yet. I'm not trying to fight him. I'm happy to just go settle this uncontested land in the deep south. Alrighty. Okay, still nothing better than what I have here. Alright, 2 more turns. Come on. You can survive 2 more turns, city. Right? I swear to God, if he kills this with 1 turn left, I'm going to be so pissed. I don't suppose I can occupy that tile. Oops. I don't know if there's anything else I was supposed to do that turn. Okay, phew. Oh, yeah. Let's sign... We might as well sign open borders with her, too. We have plenty of influence. Like, that's just 1 turn's worth of influence. But I probably should, at some point, start saving for, like, the next era. She still has just the 1 city. Really having trouble with that. Alright. What, is he getting ready to attack me again? Is this guy really thinking about attacking me? Look at all these slingers he has. Nope. Alright, that sucks. Alright, we just need 1 more turn for this to survive. I mean, it sure looks like he's trying to come after me again, so let's just try to be positioned for that. I think he's ready to come back for yet another round. That's probably good. I can leave these guys bottled up in there. No, I want the other guy, the hoplite. Oh, we can upgrade these guys too? Well, we'll see if we need that. I'm not going to do that unless I have to. Where's the fortify command? Apparently I can't fortify in a city. Sure is eager to come attack me, isn't he? Alright, how many more turns until the... 1 more turn. Alright, well, let's do the 1 turn fishing key, which is an ageless building. 1, 2... It doesn't, I don't think it matters a whole lot where I put this. Yeah, this is the balanced start. Boy, this guy just does not want to let up, does he? Okay, ha! They all got booted out. Ha 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 ha! They all got booted out. Okay. This would have been good earlier, but not so much now. Towards this is actually not that bad. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of we're gonna have a lot of codices though. But this is probably better just to get this upfront bonus because we have a lot of warehouse buildings. That's probably better. It's dumb to take one codex. That's silly. Sure. We need the extra science, so cool. Yeah, just like that, we went from 40 to 50 in one turn. That's pretty nice. Alrighty, what do we want here? Oh, wait, didn't I? I thought I already had this resource. Apparently I did not. Now we need more resource slots. We need to get some of the buildings. Now, I think the market unlocks more resource slots. Increases the number of resources that can be assigned by 1. So we can get more slots with markets to get more resources. Alright, once again, as I said, we're heading towards those pearls. Now, this town could be specialized, but like it'll grow in 5, 7 more turns. I want to get it to size 9, as I said. I want to go grab that pearl. Okay, so, I mean, like, look at our science. We're actually higher in science and culture than most of these other AIs. Still making progress down there. We will be friends with Shingle next turn, apparently. And then this one's going to take a little longer, but... Alrighty, let's get another settler. I want one, as I said, I want one here, and then I kind of want to get one more in the south. We've got more city settlement limits coming, too. Like, we already did public life, which didn't do anything for us. But now, like, that's going to give us another settlement limit, so... I also might, as I said, I might try to rush by another settler in the deep south, but we'll see. I want one here. I'd love one. There's another really rich patch of resources over here. If I could somehow get down there without dying. Alrighty, well... Where's my hoplite again? Where's my hoplite? What tile is this guy on? Oh, he's down here. Okay. Well, I gotta get him back to my territory, so we'll try to slip around this way, hopefully. If we actually does come to war, this city-state's not going to survive very long. This one has not rebuilt any units either. So I kind of hope we do not end up in fighting here, but we shall see, won't we? You guys can go to sleep for right now. I mean, we certainly have plenty of units there. Well, yeah, we're just kind of chilling. We're about to get a lot of money, too, because we're going to finish the... we're friends with, what, 5 city-states? So that's like another 10 gold per turn here at Riverview. Oh, he declared war on Xerxes. Oh, okay. Ha! Sure. Okay. Great. You guys just fight each other and waste production on stupid stuff. Why did it go down with her? Oh, won the race. Okay, well, that's fine. We have endeavors running with her, don't we? So that's going to keep improving. We have a culture exchange running with her. Yeah, I'm more concerned about relations with her than Xerxes. He's got enough on his hands. Let's try the new research collaboration. She supported it. Nice. We get another bonus. This is exactly 1 war support. But I think this lasts the whole game, if I remember correctly. Let me just check that. I think this lasts for the whole game, not just for this era. I can't remember. Civ7 city-state bonuses. If this lasts for the whole game, then it's worth taking. If not, it's not really worth it. +1 war support. It does not say. Does not say. Okay. Well, since it doesn't say... ranged units. If we do get in a fight, that'll make our archers have some real punch. Alrighty, so we finished that. Now that we have the complete district, we once again get 10 gold. Now we get 10 gold per turn, 2 more influence, 3 happiness. Good stuff there. 4 culture. Now let's get the monument, because that's worth a lot of culture. Or no, we gotta do the barracks, don't we? We gotta pair that with the library. We need the production. Then we can get the monument. The monument's worth a ton of culture, but... This makes it easier to build the monument. Alright, yeah, the library is worth 9 beakers per turn. Nice. Very nice. Alrighty. Do we do the monument for the same reason? Because it's going to be worth just an awful lot. This is probably, let's see, what do we put there? There's the library, so we'll put the barracks. No, we'll do the barracks with it. How much is the barracks worth? 3 production? The monument's a better deal. They cost the same amount. I can always backtrack for that. Yeah, you can just go to sleep there. Where's our settler? This settler that's on this pilgrimage. Oh, here it is. Still on this pilgrimage to the deep south. But I figure if we get this spot, we have a good odds of getting that spot. And then something else too. Your diplomatic anchorage, single diplomatic action. Alright, well, our research collaboration's done. Cool. Now, I know the ribbon doesn't update. Watch me. If I go in the city, does it update? Nope, still does not update correctly. But, like, just being friends with all the city-states is very powerful in this game. Alright, we got the market and bath. That unlocks some more buildings. Now we're going to make the run to math. Because math, this gives us the other big science thing. And once we get this, and we can unlock the academy, I believe we get +1 science on every building with our city-state, per city-state. So, like, we just do library academy everywhere. Our science is going to be awesome. Plus, the amphitheater is not terrible either. I don't really need the amphitheater that much because the monuments already give me a boatload of culture, but... Alright, so we're apparently still friendly with him. Not friendly with her, but she has enough stuff to worry about. She's at war still with, she's at war with Xerxes, so she has enough on her hands. She has 1 city. So, yeah. Apparently she's trying to recapture this city, though. Let's see if we can go down here and watch what the heck's going on. And then Ben Franklin's tied up with Xerxes as well. Alrighty. Yeah, we're looking for production. This looks like the best tile to grab. And then that unlocks the ivory as well. Oh, a very quiet turn. Okay. So I think we're just saving up next to upgrade Icebox into a city. We got to make sure that we hit the resource target so our cities don't become towns again in the next era. We need 1, 2, 3, 4... We need 6 more resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need 6 more. So maybe we can trade for a camel or something. Or we can settle a camel resource. Something like that. I don't see any camel resources down here, though. Oh, there's one here. I don't know if it's worth dropping a city just for that, though. Do any of the AIs have camels we could trade for? There's one just outside Persia's capital, which will probably get grabbed by Persia's capital soon. I'm just hesitant to run too many trade routes because his agenda is he likes the people who have fewer trade routes than him. I want him on my side for right now. I don't want to deal with fighting this guy. Oh, great. Tornado outbreak. Okay, where was that? How much does it cost to repair the damage? Wait, did it actually do any damage? Did it do any damage? Oh, it just hurt my units. Okay, well, let's get you guys out of here. I don't want you guys to freaking die like I've seen happen before. Does it say what direction it's going? It's headed to the west. Okay. Thankfully. Go bother Ben Franklin, not me. I guess we gotta go this way around. Alright, our hoplite who went and met that city-state made his way back home safely. I'm a little annoyed I have to move all my units out of the way, but I don't particularly want my units to die, so... And they will die. The very first game of Civ7 I played, I was in the middle of a huge fight, and then a tornado broke out and killed like half my army. It was one of the dumbest things I can remember seeing. Anyway. Okay, we were making our way up here. We're going to try to grab that this time. I guess I could go this way. It's faster to go this way. So we'll head in that direction. Also connects our territory. Greenville is not amazing, but like it's not terrible, right? Like, it is providing us with 12 gold per turn. Doesn't provide beakers or science, but that's... The towns typically just provide raw resources. I mean, we're getting 60 gold per turn. It's not that long until we can upgrade this to a town. It'll go down to 900 cost when it grows, so... It's like maybe like 7 or 8 more turns. It's not like I need the money for much else right now. And hey, we did gain a little fertility here. We now have a 6 food tile here. Riverview, I think we needed... Actually, Riverview is pretty good on food. Let's watch that tornado move. Go get out of the way, tornado. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Wait, it said it was moving west! You guys! It said it was going to move west! And it moved east! What? That is not west! It's okay. So it killed the commander, but the commander will come back again. It said it was going to move west. Now headed to the southeast. What? Like... like, why? What? Like... Now it says it's moving southeast. Okay. I don't care because it killed the commander, but the commander will come back to life again. So it doesn't matter. This guy is just screwed. There's nowhere he can go. Oh, forgive me for actually following what the text prompt said. Well, I don't think that's going to get recaptured by... I don't think that's not getting recaptured by Egypt anytime soon. I know I have resource assignments available. I can't put them anywhere, though. I just don't understand. Why does it say something different than what is actually going to happen? All right, Izzy's back to neutral, back to friendly again. Our endeavors are keeping her happy. All right, cultural exchange ran out. I'm actually going to do the exchange with Xerxes because I think he has influence to spend. No, he did not. Oh well, that's fine. Izzy, I was pretty sure did not. 4 trials damaged. 4 population lost. What? Oh, that's because the tiles are... That's right. Population... When the tiles are damaged, the population is lost. That doesn't actually mean anything. It just means that we lost the population. We can repair for 80 gold. Or we can spend 4 turns repairing. No. There we go. See, the pop just comes right back again as soon as that happens. Oh, wait. What the... Oh, you know what happened? The camel resource that was at the capital, the camel resource got knocked out, so... Now we gotta reassign our resource. Oh my god, this is so dumb. Wait, what is going on here? The capital is just losing resources. Okay. Okay, this is very dumb. What do we have in here? Production and happiness. Well, it does actually need the happiness. Production. I don't need the happiness, but that might be better than the other options. Yeah, it's still better than the other options. Okay. This game is very stupid sometimes. Reading the tooltips explains nothing. Yeah, all we can do is move that way as fast as we can. Okay. Alright, well we had to spend 80 gold, so that was like a turn and a half of wasted income, sadly, but I don't know what else to do. At least that monument's going to give us, like, 11 culture per... How much do the monuments produce right now? I have some monuments somewhere. Yeah, I have 13 culture per turn. No, the altar actually produces some as well, but I think the monument is producing around 11 culture per turn or something like that. Something crazy. No, the altar only produces 1. The monument's worth 12 culture per turn there, so that's a thing. But yeah, I need to do the monument here too, because I gotta get... I just always have so many buildings to knock out. Alright, well what's gonna happen with... Which direction will the tornado go now? Will it follow the instructions on the screen, or will it move in a complete... Oh no, it disappeared. Okay. Or will it go in a completely random direction? +1... I mean, okay. Which would I like? 1 cultural attribute point or an archer? Love these decisions. Like... Now, granted, that doesn't give it to me right now. Oh, wait. No, it did give it to me right now, because apparently I've already met everybody. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Well, we'll take this. We do actually probably want this as well. Wait. Great work. We'll probably want this as well eventually, but for right now, this is fine. Take that. I mean, again, our culture is very good. We're now the leaders in culture, which is what you'd expect, because I'm playing a cultural civ. By the way, I'm getting bombarded with merchants from Ben Franklin, because, you know, Ben Franklin, my buddy, made its final move across the map. It damaged another tile. Okay. Thank you. All right, but now we lost the plant. Now we lost that. Now we have to replace this, which I guess was going to the capital, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay. Wow, Moldvin's yields are looking pretty nice now. Anyway, we finished the settler. Now we have more fun stuff to build. The market lets us slot in another resource. The bath just lets us grow faster. I'll do this. I want to keep growing. Might as well keep growing. Now, food is a little silly, but we're not exactly hurting for money here. I'm going to do both of these back to back now. It only takes 3 turns. I can knock both of these out and then go from them, maybe more settlers. Alrighty, well, you know where we want to send you. It's a rush for the deep south. We're still slowly I mean, it takes forever to get down there, but we are slowly making our way down there. So where do I want to put the next one? I'm going to put one there. Over here is good. This is also going to be a good launching point to go overseas long term. The double hides is quite nice. But, and then there's Franklin took a spot over there. This resource cluster is really good though. Why don't we shoot for this? Because this also stops Ben Franklin from expanding any further to the south. We'll at least shoot for this spot and see if we can get there. I don't know if we can, but we'll shoot for it. Yeah, this is a good spot. 1, 2. Although I think this spot's a little... Oh, wait, no. Here, 1, 2... Oh, we can actually reach the... 1, 2... No, we can't reach the camels from here. So this spot. We'll at least shoot for that spot and see. I don't know if we'll get down there first, but we'll try. Alrighty. Yeah, the monument was 13 culture per turn. Yeah, that's why we want those monuments. Because we're friends with so many city-states. And again, we're about to be friends with another... That'll go up to 15 per turn when I make friends with that monument, that city-state. So Riverview is going to have to do a monument next. It's just the yields are too good to keep passing it up. All right, now we want to do our unique district, I think. Or I'll do the barracks, I guess. I'll do the barracks. And I have to make sure I get the ageless buildings done before the era ends as well, because they will not lose their yields in the next era. But for right now, they don't yield that much. All right, we want this paired with the library, right? Yeah, the barracks gets the same. Why did it say... Oh, I could put it down here. Well, that's fine. We can put something else down there. Let's complete the quarter first. This guy's almost made his way back here. Of course, a lot of my economy goes up in smoke if the city-states start dying, so... You need to heal. Everybody else can just chill over here. We'll get the army commander back in time. Hopefully in time. Hopefully before there's any actual fighting again. You're fine there. What is this? Like, again, this is what the AI does in every era. They just spam, spam, spam units. And, like, this is why it's so hard to kill the AI, is they just do this. Like, how do you even make progress against this? You kind of can't. But, they're so terrible at achieving any victory condition. To some extent, it doesn't really matter. You got another trade route. Okay. And we got another hoplite. These militaristic city-states keep giving us hoplites. I don't even know where this one popped up. Where in the world did that new... Well, I guess it'll pop up sooner or later. Alright, we're back to being super friendly with Xerxes, but he's going to ask us to join his wars. If he signs peace with Izzy, I could actually do it. But I'm not fighting her right now. He's in a double war. He's going to ask me to join that war any second now. Yeah, it says it gave me a unit, but... Alright. Alrighty, so we got one of these. Now we want to go grab the other. We want to go grab the other hide. And you only need 900. If I didn't have to keep repairing stuff, this would be less of an issue. Let's get that monument done for the big yield. This looks like a good spot for it. Here, I can spam I can put units on every tile too, AI. Spam units on every tile. Alright. Well, that unit is not looking so hot. Yeah, Izzy is not doing great here. But at least these turns are pretty fast right now. Like, I'm just kind of building away, which is what I'm looking to do right now. Arton, build some more units. CFEP, build some more units. This is why I'm trying, like, I don't really want to pick a fight with Ben Franklin, because if I do, he's going to wipe out these city-states. So I'm very content to try to stay out of fighting with him right now. What's Hiscos? Was that one of my city-states? What was Hiscos? Oh, it was this city-state here. It got wiped out. Oh my goodness. Well, apparently it's, okay. Alright. Well, at least maybe I can finally see what's on these tiles here in the middle of my map that's been bugging me. Because I have open borders with Xerxes. Well, rest in peace. He took out another city-state there. Xerxes always seems to be one of the strongest AIs. It just doesn't matter. He's always strong. Like, oh, somebody built the Colossus. Wow. I thought I might go for that one. But yeah, he always seems to be one of the strongest AIs. At least I don't have. At least I have the more peaceful version instead of the more militaristic one. Oh, cool. We finally finished entertainment. That means we can pick a better social policy. Instead of, we can do this. Get the extra happiness in all settlements. Now we have borders touching, so. All right, what do we want? What's our next target on the tech tree? Probably this. This is only a 1 turn, and it'll give us more culture. Unfortunately, the policy yield preview thing is not working. That like is supposed to tell me how much it's going to give me. But yeah, apparently that former city-state got, or the city-state that Izzy had got taken out. This would be a nightmare for the AI to attack because it's like nothing but mountains everywhere. It'll be easy to fight that off, I think. Anyway, we're still making our way there, and we're almost here with this other settler. I'm actually going to get to settle this next turn. Cool. We'll soon be able to upgrade this to another city. Like, again, the gameplay in the Ancient Era is pretty fun. What I hate about this game is then you hit the next era and it just rips up all your progress, which is just so dumb. Did that actually give us more culture? Yeah, that actually gave us like another 10 culture per turn. Seeing how cheap it was, that seems pretty worthwhile. Alrighty. Oh, so we can now assign specialists for the first time, but I usually don't like assigning specialists until later on. We might as well pick up this resource, I suppose. Or we're just taking another high production tile, I guess. I guess this is fine. Alright, so do I want to go for... I guess I want to go for these at some point. I don't need the extra hoplite strength. I guess we go down to... this Wonder Mundo Perdido is good on tropical terrain, which is no good for me. I guess we go get the other settlement limit. And the conscription is actually better than what I'm running as well. We'll go grab that, and then we can look to go for some of these other ones. Oh, we need this. Actually, never mind. We are not at the city cap. We need this. +3 culture for every city-state your suzerain of. That's what we need, because we're suzerain of a lot of city-states. I mean, we're going to grab all these eventually. It's just like what order we do them in. Alrighty, let's do the market. There's apparently a 6 yield. Oh, way up there? Okay, sure. Sure. I have enough influence to do something, but I think all my current possibilities, I'm already doing all the stuff I can do. Except steel tech, which I'm already doing that from Ben Franklin as well. I could spend it just to mess with him, but it's fine. Again, I get to carry it over into the next era, so I don't mind having it in place for the next era. I wonder how much longer Wasset can hold out if this is going to get wiped out by Xerxes. Oh, But we can found the city next turn. Let's play to turn 90 and I'll stop there. And then we'll finish the Ancient Era in the next session. I have so many city-state allies everywhere. So in chat, be thinking about what we want to name this this town. My hoplites, if I research that thing that gives me extra damage on a hoplite based on how many city-state allies I have. You enjoy the on-the-nose quality of Neapolis. Yeah, not connected to the capital. Why am I not surprised? Alrighty. So what do we want to go get here? I think we'll go grab this first. And I'm going to have to build a Admonson Scott. I like it. If there's enough room for that. That's the name of the research station at the South Pole. Named after the first two explorers to make it down there. Amundsen Scott. Amundsen and the Norwegian crew were a lot more prepared than Scott. Scott's crew was very brave, but they did not really plan the way that they should have. Okay, let's try buying the fishing key. That should connect this. Wait, what? I can't. Why can't I build the fishing key? I don't understand why I can't do that. I don't want to build it in a stupid lake. I don't understand why I can't build there. Oh, because it's an urban building. That's right. That's right. I have to build to it. Okay, it's an urban building. Well, you know what we can do? We have plenty of money. Granary. So by doing that there, that then lets us grow onto this resource tile, which we can then assign here to Amundsen Scott, which will get it to grow quickly. And then, even though this is expensive to splurge, now it should be connected. All right, now it's in our trade network. There we go. Obviously, delays how long it'll take to get. I had to put an urban building down to get to the water. That's why. So that delays how long before we can upgrade Icebox into a city, but it's not the end of the world. We already have 3 cities, which is not terrible for this part of the game. Yeah, you can see our culture is pretty ballin'. We just need to get research up. Again, we make a lot of money. Now, the AI cheats on all its numbers, so you can never really trust what the AI's numbers say, because they cheat outrageously. Alrighty, so let's see. What do we want next? We got the 13 culture monuments. Maybe we should try to do some of the... We should try to do some of these buildings because they're very cheap. Alright, city center. No, that's the garden. We'll just knock this out here. Get the ageless benefit by putting them on the same tile. Over here, we just did the barracks. We have all the cheap stuff. We should do our unique district now, I think. So we need to find a rough tile. Flat desert, flat desert, flat desert, flat desert. There's got to be a rough tile here, right? Rough desert. Okay. It'll build over the mine. That's fine. So we'll just pick another tile that has high production to offset that. I guess this one is the best we can do. No, I'm just going to put you guys to sleep for now. And we're already up to 120 culture per turn. So like culture is not a problem. We're going to be able to get through the culture tree pretty fast. We're still only theoretically at 57%. So technically we have more time. Oh, another cultural exchange. Oh, no, that's the one he sent me. That's the one he has to send influence to me to get. Okay. So yeah, we got our new spot down here. Increase the cost. I guess we're already at the cap for how much these cost. I think we will definitely hit the resource target. We've already hit the... We should be able to hit this military one. We just have to have 2 more settlements. We're definitely going to hit this. I don't think we're going to hit this one because we're not conquering anything. Science, I still think we can hit the codexes. I think there's enough time. And then I have to try to just do 2 wonders. Because you get 2 legacy points if you do 2 wonders. I'll probably try to do some of them. I'll see what makes sense and try to get something. But yeah. can see my archer is still trying to get down here to see what's on these tiles. There's a rice tile here. That would have been nice to have had. Okay. Oh, did we lose open No, we didn't lose open borders down here. Oh, you know what happened? A unit moved onto this tile that I'm trying to found on. A unit moved on. So the go-to order ended. Look at all these archers. This is what Xerxes always done. He just spams immortals. He always just, it's immortal, 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 and the end they're just like impossible to deal with. These units are just an incredible pain. I'm very much wondering if Izzy's going to survive to the end of this era, or if she's going to die. So we get to assign another resource to the capital because we just built a market there. I think I'll just take the extra money for right now. Have 8 resources slotted. I'm playing under the setting where I get... wow, Camfish is neutral on happiness. Need to get some more happiness in there. Everyone else is pretty much fine, but... Why is the city not happier? It's probably... Oh, I'm building... never mind, I'm building the Parthenon on the Odeon. That's going to give it more happiness. So that'll be fine. I also have not been doing these altars, but I just feel like I've had more important stuff to build at all times. Oh, where are we? We're at Amundsen Scott? Okay. Well, we have plenty of food. That's not the issue. So I guess we'll come get this hide resource next. It's going to occupy all this territory down here. So we finished the market, so let's do another settler. We can either send it to the deep south, or we can grab this town. Also, Newark is about to grow onto those pearls, and we can finally turn that into a town. Again, Icebox is slated to be a city. That's why I've never turned this into a town yet. We're making good money. It's 74 gold per turn. I just keep running into stuff I have to purchase that delays me. Alright. And Izzy is back to friendly, hateful. Leader agenda minus 145. Okay, buddy. But yeah, I think we're in good shape. Like, this is like, look at, so I'm about to stop here for the day, but like, look, in terms of gold, we're right there with the AIs. We have the most settlements because the AI for some reason doesn't understand. Our influence is double everyone else. Happiness is not a problem. We're leading by culture by a lot, and then science we're ahead of everyone except Ben Franklin, who's like the science civ, and honestly, you know he's cheating on that. We should be able to keep pace with him when we can get to mathematics. Like, that's our next target. Now, again, it's a very expensive tech. It's going to be a like a 15-turn research, but we're coming along. We're very comparable with these guys, and like it's like we're still expanding, right? We're getting bigger. AI is kind of not. We have an expansion vector if we end up going to war with Ben Franklin, but again, I'm very content just to keep settling. Like, keep grabbing more and more of the map. Let them waste their resources. Xerxes has been expanding mostly because he's been capturing stuff. He captured this, and then he captured this. Otherwise, he's only built, what, 3 settlements in 90 turns on deity difficulty? And poor Izzy. This is not her game. Can you turn your cultural output into additional science? Oh, wait, no, I'm not trying to override this. I'm trying to create a new save file. Save. There we go. Sure. I don't know why I said that. Did I save it twice? Well, in any case. All right, well, we're good. Good place to stop here. I hope you're enjoying watching this. This was entertaining. We had our little war. We managed to save Civ7 down there. We managed to save this city-state. I think they will crumple instantly if it comes to an actual war with Ben Franklin, but maybe we can hit Ben Franklin down the road. So anyway, thanks, everybody. I hope you had fun. We'll be back next week. Until then, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you again soon. Take care, folks.